call it, nodes or spiky rocks. Let's try not to die. Ah, there's some aluminium over there. Aluminium on the surface? My word, what's this world playing at? The other thing I thought I'd do is have a quick look at, this is something I've been sort of not dreading doing, but I'm going to hop into here and we're going to take off. I've got loads of fuel. We know we can orbit the Earth. We know we can, from here, you get, here we go, so we're orbiting, that's our own base, disappearing off into the distance. Now if I go here, rather than landing on any of these extra little pods, I presume these are all landing areas I can land on this on my planet. But now I'm in orbit around our own world. And I could go land on, what's the closest? Let's go and have a look at barren. So this is Terran, that's tundra. I can shuttle, so this is, whoa! Got to remember Terran is my home planet. So we're here. There does only seem to be one landing spot on this one. Perhaps it's called barren for a reason. Oh, that's okay, I reckon that's my home planet, but it's in darkness at the moment. We land on here. I'm down to about half fuel, so I've definitely got enough to get back. So what is on this planet? Let's tab out. It's a different colour rock, but that doesn't really surprise me. There's more of these, what do you call it, nodes or spiky rocks. Let's try not to die. Ah, there's some aluminium over there. Aluminium on the surface? My word, what's this world playing at? So I could... well, there's loads of research nodules here. Some power. There's a cave. Dare I have a quick look under the cave? I'll tell you what, we'll go and refill with oxygen first. And a quick squint down inside this cave here. Power. Ah, red spiky plants. Oh, loads of red spiky plants. We'll go back to Terran. And so then there's some silver blobby ones, which I haven't quite discovered what they're for. And there's there's some corally looking ones. I haven't discovered. Most of these plants have a, which one's that? Is that Terran? That's Terran. I don't know. Graphics glitch there with the old place markers for homes and things. They're nowhere near the planet, so. Yeah, most of these big plants, they have a research module underneath them. You don't really need to research underneath them. Oh, no, what have I done? Oh no, that's right. Got to circle around now until we get back to our home base, and here it is, and it's that module there. Module there, so we'll land next to our little lander again. So that's the shuttle. Because it's a bit... you could use it to go between bases. That's about it really. If I wanted to build a base, to be honest, there's not a lot on Barren. I wouldn't want to necessarily build a base on there, but let's tab out of there. Take that one, let's put that on our backpack for the minute. Take that nodule and put it on there. So that, you know, you could do that, but you're a bit limited. You can't actually have a main base and use it for taking stuff to and from. Come back over here. And you've got that one double pod thing. Oh, so I'm going to go back to base, unload all this compound I've got, and I'll bring you back. Right, so I can't remember whether I've shown you dynamite or not, but it's one of these things you find on some of the dead dudes. Looks like this. You pick it up and you can place it on a node, or you can place it even just on the floor, to be honest. But I'm going to put it on a node here, and then I'm going to hit the... Can I... No, it wants to make it. Alright. I was a bit worried about accidentally. There we go. If I put it there and run away, will it destroy? No. Oh well, never mind. That's worth having a go. But I thought I'd found a way perhaps of destroying, filling the hole again. You cannot blow up, dig up or underneath this black stuff. Once you've built a base on it, it's pretty much indestructible and it stays hanging where it's been put. So it's, you know, it's as permanent as as things get. As you can see, I've put another battery in here, and I'm sorting out my storage over here in that I'm making sure I've got, let's take that titanium out there. I'm going to put the titanium over there. If you put all one sort on here, once I've used it all up, I can then just change the whole storage module out. You see, I can pick up this storage module here, and this is a storage module of resin. So if I'm out collecting resin, providing I make all my storage modules here all one thing, I don't have to keep transferring them across. I can just pull the whole storage module off and swap it over that way. There we go. So I'm just going to continue tidying up here, and I'll bring you back. Okay, and I'm back, and I think it is time to perhaps do a bit of hopping. So I'm going to so I'm going to hop into here. He says, can you hop into here? See, I've topped it up with fuel. I've got 4 spare fuels with me. I've taken along, I don't know what I've taken along an organic. I sort of probably ditched that, but I've taken along some resin as a compound, just in case I need it. And with a full tank of fuel, and as I said, I've attached 2 to the outside as well. Might give me just that little bit extra to go into orbit. Okay, so that's in orbit around Terran. Aha! There we go. So I can get to exotic. So let's go to exotic. Actually, did that? It gave me an extra bigger thing. The white line, I presume, is it's a bit elitish. Gives me a... Ooh, look how much fuel I've used. Hardly any. So I'm in orbit around exotic now. Let's just pick any old dot, really. It doesn't make too much difference. Oh, bit framey as we land in. And I'm immediately looking around, thinking, yeah, I could top this fuel up and get back. Well, let's hop out. I'm going to put the fuels I've got in here. No, keep that compound. just top off the... There we go. Top off the fuel tank while we get a chance. So theoretically it's only taken me 2 fuels to get here because I carried... Well no, but yeah. I had 2 on there. They were used up as soon as I took off. And looking around... What's this one called? Exotic? Immediately have some new plants. Some new patches on the ground. What does this give me if I... Hoover it up. Oh, organics. Lovely organics. Something I haven't really found... Well, I say I haven't found a use for. I was reading the other day on some of them coral plants up there. That you could get the generator, and the reason I haven't been using the generator is because I haven't found that much coal. But actually, you can use it to operate the generator from. Sorry, you can use the generator to operate from exotics as well. So I'm just look around, check to see. Well, these are slightly different. These have got leaves on. Perhaps this is what they look like when they're up top. There is a lack of oxygen floating around on the surface here, so... What's that there? I think... Oh, yeah. As I was saying about not finding any coal, right on the very surface here, I'm finding coal. So, even if I mine some coal here and go back, I'll go and have a look around and sit out this sandstorm. I'll bring you back. Sandstorm was past. I'm just going to grab the rest of this coal while it's here. And I've realised I can't build a base here. I need to bring a habitat with me. It's the one thing you do start with in game. So, also, I'm never going to find this spot again anyway. I've realised I've got no power on this thing, so I need a habitat. Can't colonise another planet without a habitat, so I brought all the materials with me. Can't actually build anything. So I'm going back to my home planet. Just have a look, see what other planet I can reach from here, but wasn't overly impressed with that one. What have we got over here? Arid. Nice. Ah. Radiated. I've heard people talking about radiated and arid. Exotic. Can I get back to my own planet? I've got a bit of a problem here in that can't actually see the other planet there. Ah, they're all in separate orbits. So if I went to... Well, that... Funnily enough, well, we know these flags aren't in the right place, but that looks suspiciously like my planet over there. So if I jump to Arid... Then zoom on out. exotic, radiated. Do these other planets come within range at any time? This one looks like it's getting closer. It is, it's going to cross over. So what are we orbiting the sun here? So now I can get to this one. He says. It's called Tundra, we know that. Now Tundra, I think, was, because I recognise the name, that's the third planet that was in range of ours. I'm going to end up... It's this one here I want to get to, fairly certain of it. But I dare say if I let these planets go round... This one seems to be going further away. Space travel isn't as easy. Right, I'm going to see if I can make my way back to this planet over here. Hopefully it'll come close enough. And I'll bring you back. Okay, so I have discovered things, and as you can see, these planets are all in orbit around this. Presumably that's the sun, or a sun. Radiator is just leaving my range, you see, and Terran is just joining it. So sometimes it's a case of figuring out which planet you're in orbit around. Now I thought the universe was going to be procedurally generated. I'm fairly certain that... where are we off to? As you see, I don't seem to have used much fuel as well. If you look at that. I've been hopping around 3 or 4 different planets. Right, where's my... There we go. Oh, I want to get... I'm not too sure I wanted to land on that one. Let's see where it takes us. That's scary. No, that's the right one then. Right, so here we are back at home. Excellent. So, yeah, while the planets may be procedurally generated, the connected. The universe doesn't. There seems to be the same planets I've heard other people sort of talking about. So interesting. Now, I said what I do seem to want to do is make a pod, but I've got a feeling that'll probably be it for this episode. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not too sure quite what I've got left to do. This is... let's make a couple more fuel while I'm here. But yeah, apart from sort of perhaps making or playing around with some of the vehicles, I've sort of pretty much gone through as much of the game content as I have. Obviously I've got to visit the other planets, but I've got to hide from the sandstorm. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I'm going to get in here. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you don't, just don't. If you want to let me know what you think down below, please let me do that. I can't promise to read them all. Here comes the rain. Oh, it's all coming from that way this time. So, yes. It's not coming from that way. Seem to take a battery. Anyway, so catch you all in the next one.